it's okay? Yeah. Have a nice day. You too.
How much on the Converse, mate?
That's £2.
Jumper?
Same.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I should have known. They asked me the other day.
How much new sandals? 50p. Yeah, I've got on 50p. I can't say no to that, can I? I can't say no to 50p. Oh, there you go, exactly 50. Cheers, thank you. How much are shoes? £2. Two, yeah, no worries. There you go, two. Thank you.
Oh, we've got these, but these are £1.
How much do you leave for VHS?
£1.
Pound, yeah, no worries.
It's signed by the
Yeah, I can say Bobby Stokes on there, yeah, the legendary man himself.
Absolutely.
Oh, I've got two there. Thank you. And also, we're getting relegated. It's good to have some memorabilia from the better times, so to speak. Sorry, I'll just put this down here. So I can how much is that as well?
The North Face, that's 4. That's 9 altogether.
Was it 8?
Yeah.
Yep. Hiya. How much is your bag? Pound, yeah. I'll do that. That's 2. Thank you. Right, so back from the car boot. Fairly successful morning, to be honest. I've got this full bag of stuff here. It wasn't the best car boot in the world. It was meant to be 10 AM entry, and I was up at 9:45, and there was already people going in, and I was in a queue of about 50 cars, so I was already behind. But some fairly good pickups. I spent, I think, £37 in total. One thing was for myself, and as you might see at the start of this video, I filmed the first 15 minutes of it in time-lapse mode. So the first few pickups you can see, but there's no audio, and it's just like the Benny Hill theme tune, and it's really, really fast. So I'll run through those pickups as well, but I'll just sort of pick off from the top. So first thing we got here is this Southampton Manchester United 97-96 FA Cup final VHS. Now obviously Saints been relegated, it's my team, very upset, but this one has been signed by Bobby Stokes. I don't know if you can see that, but his best wishes, Bobby Stokes on there, and he's obviously the person who scored the winning goal. So yeah, I paid £1 for that. A sort of, you know, for me and myself to keep that. It's a bit of, you know, memorabilia for the football team. But I can't see anything online. I've seen that the actual just VHS on its own sell for about £4 or £5. So if I wanted to sell it, I could make some money, but that would just be going into the personal collection, that one there. So for £1, can't really go wrong with that. Next up, bit of a fail. It's a Sky Wi-Fi booster box. I didn't know what it was, to be honest. It's only 50p. I had a feeling it might have been a Sky TV thing, but underneath it has like a Wi-Fi code on the front. It literally says wireless connector. But even so, at 50p, you're looking at £5 to £8 plus postage sort of range. So I've not lost money. I'm not going to make a ton, but I mean, it's a nice little sale, I suppose. Only 50p paid. I've definitely, you know, not going to lose anything on that. But note to self, don't buy that again. Next up is this really nice vintage Carboot bag. It's fairly stained, so I need to give it a wash. Bit of marking on here and stuff, but I only paid £1 for this. Carboot, I think, is very big in America. I don't know how many bags are sold and, you know, what the sell-through rate is, but it's really nice and vintage. It's got this like paracord rope sort of strapped to it. Really nice, like 90s sling bag, crossbody sort of thing. So for £1, I thought I'd pick it up, stick it in a washing machine, stick it in a bath, the vanish or something, see what happens, and then even I get £15 for that's pretty good. So that was almost, I think that was the last find, to be honest. So that sort of sums up the day. But I'll show you the next best thing that I picked up, which was only the second item. Now, I couldn't believe when I picked this up that it was legit, and also the price I paid for it. I'll come back to the story about the price I paid for it and why I couldn't believe it later on, but this is the brand called Cortez. Now, I've seen their stuff all over Instagram, and they did like a London takeover with Nike Air Max 95s, I think. So I paid £3 for this. I mean, it is a bit stained, like down here on the bottom of the hem there's a few marks. There's one in the pocket on the front. There's a little, I think, like an oil stain here, something here as well. But I open it up inside, that's the tag. Some of them have the size on here and some have the size there. It doesn't matter, it's both legit. Open up, it says bun the rest and a star. I don't know what that means, but here we are. Open up inside as well down here, and the tag is not very good looking, but that is actually the tag that the rest of them have that I've sold. So I know it's not fake. Now, these retail for upwards of £90. So in this condition, you're looking at 30 quid, but if I can clean it up and make it a bit better, you're talking more 40, 45, because it is a size small, so it's not the best size in the world. But nice colour, and it was only 3 quid, so can't really complain with that. And that was one of the very first pickups, and I'm surprised no one else had bought that already. Now, these next two items I bought off of the same person, and the whole pricing story thing I'm going to tell you about stem from these two items here. So I picked up these Hugo Boss green label jeans. Nothing amazing, but they're only 4 quid, so you're looking at 20 on those sort of range. And this North Face fleece, now it's quite stained on the front. I noticed that as I bought it, but it should come out in a wash because it is only fleece material. And again, that was only £4, but if I can't get it out, it still sell for like 15 quid. So I bought those for £4 each, and she had a Quicksilver holdall next to them all. And I said, oh, would you throw that in to make it £10 total? And she literally went, are you joking me? And I was just like, how is a Quicksilver holdall valued at more than a North Face fleece and Hugo Boss jeans? So I just bought the two, walked away and forgot about it. And the fact that a Cortez hoodie was 3 quid, these are 4, and a Quicksilver bag is 5, no idea. It made me chuckle, and I was just like, yeah, do you know what? That's my business done with you for today. But yeah, these two, if I can get the marks out of this fleece, you can probably see it on the camera there, then you're talking 25, 30, because it's really nice thick material. And again, these jeans here, they're not selvage, I don't believe. They feel a bit soft, but you're talking 15, 20 quid on those. So nice little profit on those two items from the same person. Next up, nice little quick pair of shoes. They don't usually take too long to sell. Pair of Converse in red. They're a UK size 7, men's size 7. So yeah, £2 pay for these. Comps online, some are quite low at like 15, but the buy it now seems to be the 25 to £35 sort of range. So I'll probably stick them up for 30, try and get them gone as fast as I can to get some money back. And yeah, that was £2. And off the same seller, I also bought this Nike Air hoodie, again for 2 quid. It's in fairly good condition, to be honest. Nice colour, great block on top, nice little zip, but just a bit damaged on the inside of the hood, like down here. But that's not too bad because it's on the inside. Yeah, it might hurt the value a little bit, but it's not too bad. Nothing staining on the front, just a little bit of wear and tear. £2, 15, 20 quid maybe at a push, but it sort of helped, you know, a little deal. That guy just got 2 things that sold straight away, so happy that little bundle for 2 items, £2 each. Next up, another pair of shoes, Adidas Superstars. They are a UK 7 men's, so again another size 7, different seller this time, and again these are £2. I bought a black pair for £2 off of a woman a few weeks ago at Carboot, and they were like size 4, and they sold for 22 quid, and they're black. So yeah, these ones 25, 30. I've got to get them cleaned up quite a bit. As you can see, there's quite a bit of yellow and down here on the toe. I've got some of that pink stuff, so I think I'll leave it on there, see what happens, see if I can bring it up. I'm going to buy a cleaning kit as well. It comes like a little electric brush you put over it, just try and get up, because the soles are quite yellow. But even so, for 2 quid, £20 off of that is quite safe. They sell quite easily all the time, so happy with that little one there. Next up, for 50p, I picked up these Nike sandals. I don't know how well you can see the logo. It's got Nike on this little Velcro strap here, the tick, and the Nike on the tag tongue, whatever. I don't know if they are legit or not, because I couldn't see any QR codes, but if you open it up, it's got this in here, which to me looks legit, but also doesn't look legit. But they're 50p, so even if they are fake, I'm sure someone will still buy them for the summer. They just need a good old clean, because they are fairly yellow. So if I can't get them cleaned, I think they'll be going down to a donation centre, because like they're yellow. But for 50p, I couldn't leave those behind. The next item is this really nice Puma golf jacket. I paid £5 for this, and I had no idea what it was. Again, my phone wouldn't work when I was down there because it was collecting my GoPro, so it was going off of the Wi-Fi of the GoPro and the signal, and then nothing would load on eBay, so I couldn't even check any prices while I was down there. So everything I've bought, I sort of took a gamble on, or I sort of knew the knowledge to an extent. So this is a Puma Power Warm jacket. I don't know this Next Level Cobra Puma Golf thing. I don't know if that's a sponsor, if that's a special event thing. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I paid £5 for it. It's got some Primaloft insulation. Looking at 25-30 for that. It's quite a nice jacket, to be honest. No stains at all, which I'm really surprised about for a golf jacket and being a car boot. So yeah, £5, 20 back on that minimum. And now I'll come on to the best two things apart from the Cortez jumper. The first thing being this pair of black Air Force Ones. They are in like immaculate condition. They've hardly been worn, to be honest. You know, a little bit of scuffing on the sides, a little bit of wear on the inside as well. They are a UK 6, I believe, or have I been shafted and they're fake? Oh no. Oh no, they are legit. Oh, I'll panic over. I thought I'd picked up fake pair then. UK 5, you're looking at 30, I think 35. I've seen a size 12 go for 80 quid in pro condition, but that's because it's a bigger size. But because of the condition, these are really good, and they're a fairly average size for a girl. I don't think you'll get too much, but even 30, 35 of that £5, I said, still really, really good. So I'll try and aim for the higher, the £40 mark, but we'll see what we can do. But for a £5, that was a good little find. That was one of the first finds as well, but obviously, as I said, my GoPro was in time-lapse mode, so you won't actually see that. And then my last item is these Nike Air Max 720 neon greens. They're a bit marked and stuff down the, you know, the actual body of the shoe. I'm not sure what this material is. I can't actually tell you because I don't know. I'm not sure if it's like quilt material. It's the only way I can describe it. But yeah, these are £8. They're the very first thing that I picked up. He had them. The guy asked, you know, £10 for them, and I was just like, "Would you do 8?" And he said, "Yeah." I had to get that first sale, you know, under my belt. A lot of dirt on them. I don't know if that's dog poo or not. So they've stayed out of their own bag because I don't want them touching other things. But even so, I can try and clean these up. £8, some were up for 100 quid, which I don't get why they're worth that much. But some sold comps around the £40 mark, some are 50, some are 60. So I'll try and clean up the best I can, and then see if I can aim for the £50 mark, because the £8 is quite a big investment on a pair of shoes that are pre-owned. But apart from the dirt, they are in good shape. Like the toes are still really good, the heel's been stamped down on, so they should sell quite well. And they're a UK size 8, so fairly average size for a man, which is pretty good. So that has been my haul from today. Fairly decent. Obviously the best thing being the Air Force Ones, these shoes, and the Cortez hoodie. I think it's about £37.50 in total, and I expect probably 160 to 180 back on everything after fees, because obviously it depends on the high value stuff like these shoes, the hoodie, and this selling for the value I expect it to do, and then the other things just sort of ticking along, making those smaller sales. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. It's been the first one filming with the GoPro. I still have a few things to figure out. It's quite rattly still, so I have to sort of figure out how I'm going to do that. I think people put foam or fur over the microphone bit of the GoPro, or like in the sides of the actual like case, just to stop the noise from being so loud, because it is very, very loud. I won't be going next week because I'm away in the Isle of Wight for a couple of days with my girlfriend. I might go Sunday if she's up for it. If not, it'll probably be the following Sunday after that, or the following Wednesday. But I've got a bunch of stock still to list from charity shops that I've not even shown yet, because I've been waiting to do this. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you are new around here, then please feel free to subscribe, drop a like on the video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.